as it's the early start of a new month, September, I thought I'd do a quick little vlog update. As you can see, it's a murky Friday evening in the UK. As you can see, it's currently raining. Well, not too heavily, but enough that you can get salt. So I suppose most people across the world will be kind of know of the typical UK weather, as you can see. So anyway, I'll get started with as what I've been up to. I've been like very busy with a few things. There's a couple of things, personal things I've got sorted out. So like now it's going to fit. Life's going to be a little bit more well, for the short term, it's going to be a little bit more a little bit less stressful. What I've been up to is I've uploaded the last video to the playthrough of the game Sniper Elite 5, which I was playing on the Xbox Series X, and was available via Game Pass, which for me was a bonus, because obviously, you know, if you can't afford to buy a new game, play the games on there. My overall thoughts of the game, I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was one of the strongest ones in the series. They did, so this will be a kind of a quick mini kind of review of it, of Sniper Elite 5. There were some good new elements they've added to it, like they added the ability on some areas of the map where you could walk around in long grass. So while walking in long grass, that helps with the enemy not being able to see you, and also you do have the ability, if you take out enemies, whether you kill them or knock them out unconscious, you can actually hide the enemies in the long grass so that enemies don't find it. Also, on some stages, the different stages of the map, what you can do is you can hide the bodies inside of a little storage thing. Now, it allows you to store 2 bodies at a time, or you can put one body in there or store yourself in there. So to me, that kind of reminded me of the Hitman series, where you're able to do that. So that was some positive things at the game, and the graphics were a little bit sharper. I don't know if it's me, but maybe in this, I'm not Sniper Elite 5, there seems to be a lot more to do. So if you sit there and want to do the main game and do the optional missions, there's actually a lot to do. Also, you can find workbenches where I think there's 3 in each stage, and I know on the second to last stage there's only I don't think there's anything on there. But if you find that, it allows you to open up customizable upgrades for your pistol, your rifle, or the SMG. So you've got that there, and obviously there's multiple ways of being able to do taking out certain missions. So some missions it will ask you to sabotage something, and either you use the valve to be able to do to find 2 valves and to do that, or you can actually plant explosives. Also, some rooms you can, I don't know if this was in the other games, in the other series, you can actually you can either take blow up rooms, and or if you find the right person, whether you kill them or knock one unconscious, you can actually find the key, which allows you to open up areas a lot more easily without making any sound. So those are the kind of the positive aspects of the game. Now, some of the negative things I found is there were a lot of bugs in the game. I found the AI a little bit silly. So sometimes, obviously, you would be alerted, and then obviously you get the triangle where the enemies triangulate where you last were, and even when you move, they still know kind of where you are. Sometimes I've had problems with the hit detection where you've shot someone and then it's kind of not responding. Also, is that I found in the earlier Sniper games, Sniper Elite games, it was easier to use a sniper rifle. So if there was, say, was a plane or a bell going past, you could use a sniper rifle and then they wouldn't hear you. Now in this game you can still do that, but to me there's less opportunity of planes and other outdoor elements which allow you to create noise to use your sniper rifle, which is a bit of a disappointment. The long grass, I've always been able to like hide any long grass undergrowth or hide the bodies in it is a positive thing in a way, but for me there's not enough areas where the long grass is actually there, so it's only in key bits. Other problems like sometimes you're able to vault past, you're able to climb or vault over certain say like walls or branches, and other times it just doesn't allow you to actually do that at all, which I find a bit stupid. Also with the bodies, yeah, you can hide them in the storage thing, which is great, but there are problems where when you go into certain buildings there's loads of cupboards and these cupboards are just locked, so you can't put the bodies in there, which I do find a bit stupid how they put loads of cupboards in there but you can't actually use the actual cupboards because they're not in use, which is a bit, for me, it's a bit weird. But for me, if I had to give it a 10, I probably would give it a 7, because I mean it's still maybe a 6.9 or going on a 7. I mean it's still enjoyable, but there's that element of it where that kind of spawns and it feels like the game is getting a bit stale now, and I know this is optimized for the Series X and obviously if you get it on PS5, but it still feels like that it's been held back because they're releasing it on their previous consoles, and I think that's a problem with a lot of the other games where with the next gen technology it's kind of holding the previous gen is actually holding it back a bit, which is, I've noticed this for me is a common kind of a problem, because already with the next gen consoles, I just dropped something, because already with the next gen consoles you start between either the choice of either having a 60 frames or 120 frames, 120 megahertz, or so you get a better frame rate, or you can go for 4K, but you can't have both. There's being able to choose, and that's before you can clearly tell with Sniper Elite 5 that it's a little bit smoother, but for me it doesn't fully take advantage of you know, of the next gen hardware. And then as before, there's been a lot of bugs with the games where it's crashed or the graphics kind of go all over the place, or you walk through stuff, and to me that was a little bit of a disappointment. I mean, as I said before, that's what holds it back for me, because it just feels like the series is getting a bit old and it needs freshening up now. I've also just finished Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I mean, that was kind of great. I really loved the controls of it were great. The level of the game is just about right. I don't know if they're releasing any DLC content with it. There is unlockable content. We can unlock characters in it, and they've all got their own different attributes. Some of them are stronger. Some of the turtles are stronger, or the other characters like Casey Jones or April O'Neil. Some of them have got better range. So, and then you can upgrade certain stuff on the character. Well, not really, but when it comes to the super moves, you can actually build up as you kind of go along, and there's a little side quest on the actual map. And again, I never would have been able to play this game if it wasn't available on Game Pass. So, you know, like Streets of Rage 4, I was able to sit there and play that, and one day I will buy the physical versions of it. But the fact that I've been able to play that, I mean, it's great. So I've done a couple of playthroughs of it with different characters, but I don't think I'm going to do it with all of them. Maybe I might, to see what they're like. So I've uploaded the first playthrough I've done was with Leonardo, and I've just done a playthrough with Michelangelo. And what I'll say is great about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge is the music in it is great. and the fact that they've got pretty much all the voice actors to do the characters, that's kind of great. And it does remind me of like the a lot like of the old cartoon. I just started playing Grid Legends. I did play it before because it was on the EA Play, and then they give you a 10-hour trial. So then now Grid Legends is on Game Pass. Obviously you can pick up from where you left off, so I basically started the story again with this, but then kept my stats and my money. So you know, you can see that again I'm really enjoying the Grid Legends, so I'm hopefully going to be doing more of that. I've been doing a lot of videos where there have been Blu-ray unboxings, some products that I've been buying, so I've been really enjoying that. So yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to, you know, upload. I've got a lot of videos that I need to upload, which I don't want to, you know, like bombard people with so many videos. I've been doing like real talk videos about with selfish people. Maybe people like that. I might do a few more videos like that, because you know, the things that kind of do kind of bother concern me. I mean, I'm gonna try and stay out of politics because that could be a very, you know, like kind of a touchy subject. But yeah, I'm gonna decide on what other games I'm gonna be playing. I did download Commandos 3, which is on Game Pass as well. So I might try that out. Maybe I might try that out. On the Capcom Arcade Stadium, I did obviously I did play Street Fighter 2, which was bloody hard. And a couple of days ago I did buy Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which again is bloody hard. But I bought that on the PS4 because I can record it off camera or do it live, whereas on the Xbox Series X you can only stream it, but you can't record for less than 30 seconds. So I'm currently practicing that. So when you do see me maybe doing it on Twitch, bear with me that it might take me a while to kind of get used to the game. We also have to keep re-continuing because I'm very rusty at the game, and I know that version of it is much harder. And then, but in general, and then I've been watching the Legends, also Lord of the Rings on Amazon Prime. Also enjoying that. Started to watch season 3 of Stargirl. Kind of enjoying that. It's quite funny. So I started back up. I need to really, and then there's Starship Lower Decks. I think the next episode 2 should be on Amazon Prime today, so I'll be checking that out. You've got the House of the Dragon, obviously the prequel to the Game of Thrones. I did hear that about 5 episodes in, they're going to do a bit of a time jump. So obviously some of the characters are going to be using older actors, so it kind of makes sense with some of the storylines going on. So I'm watching that. Some series I've got to finish off watching, like Titans season 3, which I haven't started. Reach I need to finish off. Lost in Space season 3 of last season, so I need to catch up on that. So basically that's me. So I'll try and figure out some other games that I need to play, but you'll see that on my Twitch. So please, if you want to follow me on Twitch, I might leave the link on this video, but if you want to look for Ryan Ricardo 76, it's the same name as I have on my YouTube. Also, one final thing, I had this really annoying thing where obviously people have heard about the Apple breach with the security, and obviously they have to do a quick update on the security. And then when I looked at my settings, I basically had to update some of my passwords that you save in your iCloud keychain. So that was quite annoying, having to go through. I didn't have to do all of them, but it was quite annoying trying to think of unique passwords. And so I'm hoping that that doesn't kind of happen again when you know, when we get breaches. I mean, as we know, nothing is safe when it comes to security online, but you know, that's just the way life is. I hope wherever you all are in the world that you're all doing okay and keeping safe, and yeah, I hope all of you have a lovely weekend. I'm just about to pop into my local fish and chip shop to go and get some fish and chips, so I'm eagerly awaiting that. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Take care, bye for now, and stay safe.